Well, tonight the Blue Jackets get their first look of the season at the Ottawa Senators. And Jody, these two teams are in kind of similar situations coming in. Both teams struggling right now. Both teams very desperate for a win.
Desperate is the word, Bob. They're looking for anything positive. They're mixing up deep pairs, lines, looking for chemistry, and they're not looking for moral victories. They're looking for points on the board. So look for these teams to go at it tonight.
Well, and some of the mixing and matching for the Blue Jackets comes as a necessity because Nick Foligno is not going to play in tonight's game because of personal reasons. That means that Todd Richards has to mix things up, and one of the changes he'll make tonight is Derek McKenzie is not going to play on the fourth line. He'll move up to the third line and play with Mark Letestu and Blake Como. I asked Derek if that'll change his style of game.
If I am being rolled on a third line, that might, end up being 14 or 15 minutes as opposed to, 10 minutes. And so with the extra ice time, sometimes it's a little tougher to keep the energy up and play on the body. But, other than that, it's gonna, Mark and Blake know it's going to be a pretty simple game out of me. So.
Some other changes tonight are going to be in goal for both teams. For the Ottawa Senators, their starting goaltender Craig Anderson is out of tonight's game. He got injured in their last game against Dallas, and that means Robin Lehner is going to make the start. For the Blue Jackets, Curtis McElligott is going to make his second straight start. And Jody, it's really because he's played so well as of late.
He's played so well, and we love the competition we spoke of earlier, and that's what the Blue Jackets have to rally around. Curtis gets the start because he's worked so hard and played well and got results. So tonight the Blue Jackets need to feed off his work ethic and have a great game here.
The Ottawa Senators are also a very talented team up front. And Jack Johnson says, just like the last two games the Blue Jackets played, they're going to have to deal with some dynamic forwards tonight.
They're definitely going to be looking to create offense and looking to go a lot. And, there might not be Crosby and Malkin, but, Bobby Ryan's a heck of a player. I've played with him, and Jason Spezza as well. I mean, if they get opportunities, they're probably going to finish. So we know that we're going to have to create some opportunities, and we're going to have to finish better than we have now.
Well, you heard Jack mention Bobby Ryan and Jason Spezza. They each have 14 points. Kyle Turris also has 14 points, and he has 4 of those in his last 2 games. And back on the blue line, you always have to watch out for Erik Karlsson. He leads this team with 15 points.
And they got guys, Spezza, Karlsson, Ryan. These guys are dangerous players every time they're on the ice. You have to respect them. You have to shut them down, and the Blue Jackets got to attack their goalie tonight.
All right, that'll do it for tonight's Time Warner Rink Report. For Jody Shelley, I'm Bob McElligott. Enjoy the game.